bela katon kokoina benin dulala UK ning Ireland Europe kana Africa aning America na office oli benin dulala sere kunda woni talinding tabo koto woni mbusumbala burusubi kataba kote tujereng woni nagunju katon katabasi birikama ba katafo kerewan para feji katafo kawu alisala kodota kiti bankolito woni mfana cross bankolito it cash power go fanan kali yenne mobile topo go fanan kali yenne iredi go bata woni ndibo banta ni la vida lonna fana yaye ka ke jamin ibunyin julola yaye ka kete ifele www.yaye.co.uk waranto ise bunno julola +440208519007 waranto 0793095706 and fanang ila customer care member America ise bunno julola 001781215377 yaye nyulela instant yaye money transfer.
If yes, worry no more. Send Driving, the finest among all, is here to turn you into a first-class professional driver. We are the Gambia's numero uno solution when it comes to driving. Send Driving, we offer top-notch and affordable services that cannot be found anywhere. Rush now and start getting your lessons from our competent tutors. Send Driving. Our services include 1 week driving lesson, 1 hour each day for just $3,300 with a provisional driving license, 2 weeks driving lesson for just $5,000, 3 weeks for $8,000, 4 weeks for $12,000, and 5 weeks for just $13,000 with a provisional driving license. We are located at Tabokoto, opposite Piccadilly Junction. Send Driving, your success, safe drive.
Fay lafta ken wala dinkira ke kuri ngoto Gambia jang adung ita kole Rainbow Properties by J muy ku ke nyoti ila lonkan ku mu nyinati kam mulu makoy min la soto bulo mansiya pour ye fandula soto Rainbow Properties ye korda kendo lu sotali jabang jamanjeli na bajenje wala 20 by 20 leti e do fanan sotali saaji 20 by 25 andu ibabe african dimalla ne lafta kuma ko yo sotala akata he futa Rainbow Properties la bunda mimbe sukuta jabang highway meter dandandi ne beni sukuta traffic light o tema wala isa kumandiro keno nyinno mballa 3943213717 7605414 Rainbow Properties by J Investment Group ninka futa nyoma nsenyim banko sambanya
jiber lawe dawda dron ngalu konto ngalu jia alla programme auto IFANG BONDI alnal badi mal Abdullah min Jammeh bindi membi jandron wala keda Ahmed Gitteh di National People's Party la Ahmed Gitteh ji IFANG BONDI to
ndoma Lamin Sultan be konton na jiberlal fanal be dawda mbal konton na bake kabo Iafrica IFANG BONDI nyinno mun na janjum fulan jawti mbe tendula mbe jayla pour yang invite nam pour ana ni kacha inimbar.
Gitteh, are you ready to answer some tough questions?
I don't think there are questions that are tough as far as I'm concerned. So mba katala na karo beke nyin karol jabi.
Okay, mba tala kumale naina. Iketa mudi me alon ko iluta President Barrow back December 2021 presidential elections. Ibota nan Canada, ibota ngo kay, ye campaign kay, ye kumolfo, la hidoluke for attack President Barrow win. Kabiro bota je ngaje ko President Barrow nata palaso di molula, melulo tabala, melu ya dema, faketa president nata palaso di molula je. Bari Gitteh keta mudi me alon ka mantara ni molu ko President Barrow palaso di molu melula. Mune nyino
awobe ko la purunde nga fo meyano banko la loi ay sembo di president na puru ay motombo alafta minna kake palaso fanando atala miro to minse o palaso sambano Gambia momin biya siada mo million fulat bari carte fani bitema nzafo e momin tombo kake palaso la man mo keme fulasi ndanga mira the best answer to that is alala malla nyinala cause nga ku kililong president Adama Barrow natam bita history minna ngamin korosi wolom he has very high regards for me bari feofe yaje tabulo kan harjeolom lañinolom niwo wato mansi abukake ndanga mera wala yatin. But that is my opinion. Mimbate bulu naman kajawal adundere manyininka.
Okay, disappoint ale amam palaso di la nyam. Disappoint.
Hani man disappoint. Kabinen karte fayo banta. Lamin njai wada be fatu neto ga nyinin karo kele. Fo ni man palaso so don be disappoint la banka hani. Near expectation also, near expectation of man fulfill, I can disappoint. Of course, under circumstances, molsa avoko Gitteh do ko minke anyanta palaso sotolale. Barinka fo enyamen drum feo fending awato mansi abukake. Okay, adonda nyine believe ko palaso soto ala ya ndenga mira wato mansi ndala ko wala tinna man palaso soto wala tinna man palaso din adunga lon ni ala mala ni Barrow se la fi nyaaw nyaata keno.
Okay, ibe palaso expect kanenu fe mantra expect kan
I mean of course ni doku okay na objective mumineti wolem nim pareta tolmi nga kelo ke nim pareta benga objectif la soro pour nga kelo minge dada molle nga lahidol taje ka boy he ntolla nyin timo lafta nyin na kela nalie mansa kunda dinda be nyin na kelali. I would expect, of course, whatever position it might have been, whether it is ta bari mseya marlo nyini bulu wala ta bari isemma ko nga nyin kukare kacha wala nga nyin kukare defend, probably yes in that context, but not ka foko he ndanyanda kala ministality ndanyanda kala ambassador di wo palasi wo that context no mantra num palas espeka because man la fi na fenso don sonno mo ko no mi alon ko ase sobo wala differences dundinde mol tema particularly President Barrow mi alon ko nalbe do ko wala almu political party but the moment alnata in the government he becomes a servant of the people, not the party. And he gives positions as he deems fit. Adungalongo ay waleke. So no, mantra palazzo expect in that regard. I'm not disappointed.
Okay, ning ayatra President Balo be palazzo lu aparita ka palazzo ditela. Ite amida palazzo juma ite se kutote no all.
That's a very big question. Bari atata anata palazzo mi alonko ntelafta kutote la je. Nse kutote palazzo jama balto ala de maroto. Maza kunda kon. Bari lafta kutote la palazzo min do wala mu chairmanship Birkama area council, local government.
But President Baro to deal well.
Yes, at a deal on coming, in terms of carte of fine, but as a dino in terms of adefana kafu coming, molta avokonde the president ya dino la barola, but ngado kuoke ngamol dani ngamol convince ye carte of fire will cover the carte will mamini atina. Ala carte kasabo siata adonyo tati. So neo reverse, yes, abetembo mindo of course as a palazzo as a kafuno mol mamini alonko ese kasabo votinga palazzo.
Okay, ngana nanje yalo was kafuno mol ma. Bari memmenna. Yalo nana tanang fannadola. Membo ko atelem president. Yala atele sala minister choose no. Atele se position dolu di. Atara carte fay ke atara man kafuno moluma single handedly.
Yes.
Mbo fanna sifalla. Ning ayatara president pare do fanna sifa. Ka palazzo di leti amro palazzi jumale bije jite se kuto teno dame.
Like I said, there are a lot of positions near intellectual capacity jibe, and perhaps a little bit of my exposure to certain work environments. But as far as I'm concerned, the need never arise pour wakacha sifal fango iso. So nte be min fala do wolem palazzo mi alon kon tanga mira mba do kula no BBB adu lafta do kula wolem local government. How about we stick to that?
But local government sila san no na tajid. Foi mo nga nila kafo komen niya palazzo fa atra mola boto. O mari finance sika kafo ko.
Oh no.
Yara jida nyaben na palazzo.
Far from that, hani lafta president la palazzo la mba fala lafta president la palazzo la. Because it's a God-given right. Bankola luwa dinal. Adunga merete alone. Ni lafta president ya la mba fala president ya lafta wal.
Okay, let me come there. For dum jite hamoso do kake president.
No, that is far from what I think about. Wonintela miro be dame bi wol jamfa bata nyola. Bari nkawo fo minna wala mko. Sila ngonde ka fo minna maybe modo be palace do ton se sila o mari wala. So nka fo yala palace ol be keba mo president yal. Yo nka fo la hanin lafto to la mba fo la Gambia nol den lafta president yal. So bari hani one thing. Ndela miro e min so do wala mi design thing. Area council wala palazzo president yalombang, minister yalombang, director yalombang, ambassador yalombang, feo fennatu manunga be banko kam nin ayatuma ko palazzo lem ibe kono binga min suwandi wala chairmanship
o mu ko gudol di san na onata
bari sai janni o kana palazzo yende na ko moy minna ko Carla Palazzo laftawol.
Okay, mbadu ngana nanje because ngunul fota nun ko komen president lafta Palazzo di lano. Bari because kabiri ifinti the first lady kama ye video ka kama ya attack an force family o kama la president Baro na da kam fa man na Palazzo di la. So nyin kumol le kafo. Ida mira lo mune din.
Kumol fotale minu fango beko, for example, eko NPP sirifo songoleta, dolko NPP CDC selta, dolko President Barrow enkenu ambassador ti, dolko in fact ministerial position dole afole ka mindina already, o wolmo molla kumollete. As far as I am concerned, Ahmed Gitteh ntebe bola jang sibitulungole mbota Gambia jang karte fay kola January 29 or 28. Friday nimbaro salta nyokan the president mbota je ayen samba ntata nkondon da nyoka o samo sibitole ndese nsartala I mean fonye there is nothing about position. Adungalo ngo nabe palaso dilandela ba folanya. Anena ma fonye ko palaso bijanna mbe min dile. Mo nena manna ka bo baroya president baroya ka fonye ko Gitteh. President baro ko nyimu palaso ti miyalon ko aya muteye. Bari inin karila sonko wala inin karila dungo nyola wala tinna amadila. His Excellency the President Nana Fanya. Credible people mini along kontenge long konini president ni min samane ko nyimboda president ne ya. Mbela ala ko nyimboda president ne ya wal nana mo kumo sambana. So wo ikomi afanya mendro molla kumo lo walti and it's a possibility but I had no evidence to that.
Okay, so ila mira loto fo sa tinnale no bang ye fo palace le nyanta men sotala. After fighting for President Barrow to retain his seat.
I'll be very surprised. Molbe Barrow palace badi molla mini alonko woliye Barrow neng dengalong ngakalamata. Abe nyinindira abe manzani la tembo minna wol dolnate dula killing. Ibulata ale kumalfa mini alonko hani e dola kaba kemel dinna. Ngo mimna mpareta ndeo kuma sifa alfola barwe
wolen jumal
ay palace wol dilani konde mo ndewol tofa ni wol dolbe palace bal
munekada
ya faham
muna neman pare
kakale yala wala la problem wat kakale malla fi minna nane kije
ko mi jadi no bar jamu fa bondi le di olon
ha mbem fa
yala yedulale
ni fa bondi dandulal be fa bondo ton
je imam haani ka futaje
haani bali ante mbari nka example ole di ko nte wo ben surprise lale because ngamo lonne meta president Barrow balale ngamo lo mini alon ko president Adama Barrow ye kumal fa mini alon ko ndenene tol folay hanin president kuntuta na Adama ya na bunya do mu fennete mi alon ko nte wol folay mol yol fay bi wol be palasi baldo wol sutiata la bakebi. So I'll be very surprised ko ita kami coming name ala muso yemi as you've said na ala muso kukedan tema ndana man dendirka minkedan na ala muso tema ngawole sata man fella kam man fem bondije. That was all I did.
So alla relationship obe nyaadi la sa
ninjuma
first lady
I don't want to go into that.
Munatina
I mean wo manke kachati jam
Gitteh
I don't want to go into
that.
I mean, look, I mean...
Yalan kuol ketale so binin karo la sila.
I mean, namera mol bijele mine television o jibe. I mean, independent dulato on the 18th of February bijele. Data le nim force le di nyo konto, nim president nyo konto, nala nomo nyo do minketa Lady Sergeant Baloti, High Excellency, ni be nyo konto.
No, but yalo nyo konto ndiroli because nga sabali fo jala nim president Barrow nyo konto.
Yes.
Ngo jele do nyo konto ndiroli. So yalo ngi force le di al dia batale no. Ifindi danu ya attack ya faham yala. So wulo na de boal dem. So sa yala yake public space yake wolto. So laftalo na fo dia keta fo dia manki.
What I
afindi
mbe min fole wala nyindi ko. Eko na relationship benya dem ko eko. Nim force le di nyo konto. As far as I am concerned, minketa nte ya otambira because amante nafa akotik I've moved on. Ndela interest mumineti President Adama Barrow ninte nsida nga partiole lo adama partiolo minka maolon ka banko dema ka banko sambanyato. So President, my big brother, we had a lengthy conversation. And so ni wala kolbe nyobulu and partio min dentala mbe batata nga doko ke nga kelo kai nga sambana semboto kamara loke mbe partio nyina mbebe parelen kalo o partio e min fo Gambia no le la hidoto ka baluwo Kenya soni andi ka banko yirwandi ka banko tankandi ka samba mo laftatara dame dol paretale adum be parere wati nim president to continue to nurture and push those ideals.
Okay, janimbe jombila mbadu ngeni ngaina. So yo atako minge force ledila.
You call it an attack. You call it an attack. That has been discussed. It in the discourse in your previous episode.
No, you can't let it from
and I intend to So I mean, I intend to, like I said, you know, I've moved on. For example, like I said, I have moved on. Whether it's right, whether it's wrong, is subjective. You have a group of people, this is right, this is wrong. For me, Aketale, Natule behind me, and I've moved on. And I would like to leave it behind me.
Okay, I will also move on soon. But I just want to know, it's just a yes or simple yes or no.
You know, okay, so yaje caring that I would understand. Janika nimisa kuola, first and foremost, ikajibele, whether you are wrong or right in the matter. First and foremost, I do not agree because that was an attack, like Minket and all of. The question of whether I should say it or not, again, is subjective depending on who is talking about the matter. But if you offend somebody, especially when you are a public figure, imu politician or imu molla laftela, ika kuoke mi alonga seke tonyata seke siloti fanan. Bari moja mali be bala mini alonko waliye kanu bake bari la nyim kuo I will tora. For example, mol sende kanu bari lan kanu bela fulai always yenni momod lamin jankana kuya hanin kuya danganna kuo lano nyoka. Because nim kuyata fenjama akawle tinya amankente ni tede bari ntoli minni alonko yentol kanu aka fenjama le tinya wole aka jawjama le sawo londi woluma. For example, Ndala fans, a lot of them they love me, they are members of the NPP. Problem minalo yang kanu, well, ya feel le ko. Jite pour feye na mi alonko abendu na president tema jawole jele. Ntoli ya always mol yen kumandi ka kumbo. Ya fam. So is that regrettable? Very much. Because niaje bafola jite mollel alhamdulillah. So wo molu eka gronya me ka realize ko ite 25% of yourself wala muita 30. 75% wo mu mollel 30. So ike mira nin kuo keta akamune effect soto on those that are your loved ones. They genuinely love you. So ka kumo fo weda first lady nin temo telewriter but mol bente bulmini alon ko wolente kanle no matter what yaje ko woye batandi bat ay niol kuyandi ay sunundi ay batandi bake because that relationship yaje ko o manya na relationship minyanda tinyala. So for that, of course, it's regrettable. I wish those people have not been put through such emotional, or you would call it, or jikilate balmine alonko ya soto kabiri nyunko beket. So they don't care whether you are right or you are wrong. Gidele betonya kam fatu bale betonya kam barone betonya kam fedenkela na betonya kam bari. The situation ni momo betonya kam momo fengera ngilmu mollete mini alonko itemo manya nakatinya. Ntolla kano be nyil bele lafta mina olom ngeje ke kilin. So ni kuya wo molla ni kuya no regretle. Wo mandiani.
Okay, nganyori nyaro damandi. In one of your many discussions, ite fango jite ifindite ko massive corruption be President Barola government. Ila kachalu kono. Iko corruption be Barola government. Nyimfiri nyeba.
Well, corruption is a problem. It's in the Gambian society before Adama Barrow, before Yahya Jammeh, and until today, there's corruption. Corruption is in our country. But near corruption, the last time I suffered, and I want people to listen to this very attentively. Mojamal lel bije minni along ko, ntenge long, for example. Ibe society kono. Ordinarily, of course, ntitano ngafwe wala President Adama Barrow titano ayafwe ko. Aliya nyim bunjao ni aliyalo. Aliya mansa kundala kodolo sunya, because there may never be a tangible evidence. An irrefutable piece of evidence means so more pinned down. Bariyata rabitilo mol bije mini alonko korda saba korda nani bebuli ya lo neo kordal kili wo kili njibe abita dalasi million lu abita dalasi million nan ye moto kende bal sang ye dingol samba Marina International wala Gambia Methodist Academy wala Apple Tree ye musu fula musu saba sot ike dingol samba dol dingol be Angleterre dol dingol be Canada dol dingol be America be karankanje imam private business sot ila salary lu niya jibe ibatara ko is not up to 50,000 wolka ko do bani mudo. Where do they get that money from? Ye mol tara Molie motol sambana, and this is not just government, this is Gambian society. And I say
no,
this,
I want us to stick to the government.
I mean,
Yalan, this is one thing that you've been talking about.
Yes.
Immediately about corruption.
Yes. Government is people. Yaje Niko government is not this table. Islamin Ahmad Muhammad Mini Alonko, they are from communities. Somanda. Nka wulin suole kono community le kono ngabula moto kono. Ngamoto boro ngada office ngana ke government. Barnenjita 4 o'clock. Muka dungo official kono ngala ram kanje. I go back to communities. So society is government. It's one and the same. So it is the Gambian society that has that problem. Adunga nyimfodula jama fanandongo. Moka koropule niya mamandire in I tinyari bake palasodo. Wombe falma mo kendol ase kendo buka lo bari nyim kumata pour moli oto fana faham ye manza kundala kodo nonsense tinya e koybe mala do ini mboro eta majlis kunda kilin ye mori kilimba kilin ye dala si wel tallul dial e kay laftan na hajo tinyala do kudla makoy akil to se ke nyin dula beto ngalon kon na majlis yolu morol mo kendol lelmu ngalon ko ala batlal lelmu ka suta na filol leke bari mol ka mol la kodol sunya ka sambe ka fay ko na hajo be tinyala manza kunda karnin karle benno morol jamal fanay bu kanyinin karoke mum problem le benyin nala do kudla alfal mol fanal se kodo muda ye lasta kar balke ye ala tol finko ye nasibal dada ye safa bal dada dole kurungol fay dole ta jalangol te kuolke korte mu toñalti de amam betea bari yake min nyanda kelala ala rightful punishment mumindi ata soba. So the problem is not just government, it's the Gambian society. No le complain ika molje ka motol sambanang yena poroto nyi manke ka foko nyi mubaroldi wala usendabo wala Ahmad Ba wala Oje Jallo yi moli e motol sannang funding kewlu dolbe silo kay be doku wala ports authority ika foy ko ni manza kunda corruptale wallel the problem of corruption moy moto bondi nan Canada moto saba sambana ika ko moto fula jo moto saba sambana ye moto fula ika ko okay moto fula sango isenyin kodo isake casti ni akenye casti moto kilimo nyi hadima ojo manza kunda nyanda wili keme sodola nyi moto olbedo ye container sambana ye ay moto fulo la 100,000 deal moto kili ka ko is free.
Okay, what is the government doing about this?
Well, government is so now That is where the actual issue comes in. Ntanga mira, government is doing a lot. Bariniko government again, the problem is Jumalong government. Nimol mimbebe do kola nilu. Wallel bemu government. Now what about Baroko, there is a lot of nonsense about corruption.
Okay, let me reframe the question.
I'm coming down.
No, because ila fatala ni palantero.
Ngo mtabukata palantero yente lonne. Ngwarata palantero le mbuka kunje. So najita nang maybe from the president's level. Nata it's a chain of command. Because nindula killing keno fengol nibe sunkurle. Nindula killing kunduna, like there's a problem. What is government doing about it? I'm sure there are moments minalonko national audit office yalom government institution they are giving independence to investigate some of these problems that are happening. Ika sambanan National Assembly is a government institution. A lot of Gambians ikam problemo min soro wolom itol kaje ko barona la minister na la director wolom government judiciary datije National Assembly datije wala tol journalist ol datije. And in a modern government atol journalist ol for investigative journalists, you're part of the government. You're an arm in modern state. Yafa the National Assembly member solu ni ota, whether you are an opposition or a member of the ruling party, you are still a government institution. You are part of the government. So do kulu National Assembly il kamenke de F Park nyolu kafo fenkoli KMCA albemina mambete a go back. Birkama area council alani audit report is ni financial statement is nonsense. Go back. Rocky Maliklo, economy spend is nonsense. It is the government that is doing that.
But then let me come in there, Gitteh. For example, COVID-19 funds, embezzlement of public funds, but nothing absolutely is done about that. Step we have seen things unfold with regards to massive corruption. President Barrow, Maje Pura Findi, ka step up Purka make sure will you suspend, will buy, will ka simfada me along with prosecute.
So let me give an example. Me alonko is very difficult to deal with. You see, Molka from outside, say wuri, COVID-19, you have 194 million embezzled missing. You can say that you and I. Gam Petroleum, $24 million missing. For example, Gam Petroleum case, an independent judiciary. What happened? Based on there is corruption at Gam Petroleum. $24 million was embezzled. 24 million. At the end of the day, what happened? You took it to an independent judiciary. They said we do not have enough grounds.
Let me come in there.
To prosecute this.
You are talking about, no, I want to come in there. You are talking about something, it was brought to light. Situation of Mengera Gam Petroleum, another Mulia along Kabekeri. Allow me to come.
Let me finish my answers now. If you don't, okay, go ahead. And
all right.
We can get
situation, okay, we'll come there. Situation of Minketa. Aketa fende de me along another to light. Mulia along Membiji. Video le findi diamolo foda. Mansakunda ya jeko come in Nimban Simfata into Ninebekela. Obviously, they acted on that. Secondly, Dr. Banjala case, for example, he was exposed by a journalist. Mansakunda jeko Ninemu. As a result of that, Yasimfataji. But in Bemenna, Fengul me along koi bije Mansakunda buleno make kiss. Atare to Fonso Bitako Ninebidang, President of Findi. For example, Najeko Minister Caribbean me along corrupting a buy. Wala prosecute. Najeko coming, Director Caribbean have corrupting a buy. Najeko coming Palmset Caribbean have corrupting a buy. Najeko coming a Modovian have corrupting a buy. Nyumukul the Melianko Gambian Woluko Immanuelje. And that, if a member for it looks like your president my president, the individual that you have supported to be to occupy that seat is not doing anything about corruption in the Gambia.
So I mean, like I said before, a minister might be accused of being a corrupt person. Politically, in a society, nse wol query nole, nse wol argue nole, nse wol kumo fintindina nole. Bari janne mansa kunda ka kuoke. You have to understand the legal ramifications. Mafoko, mansa kunda manya na corruption investigate la mo for de because nde Ahmed Gitteh corruption mu fenneti mi alon ko nga hate back. Corruption mo jamal fa Africa jak. Corruption mo jamal fanala hajo tinya ay Africa samba koma. Barin kam min fo walam kuo do ite ya soniata kuo do ite ya kusone kuo do ite ya be jaharandi ni data luata buka ke o nyama de. President Barrow ko minister kare corruptale ha ay muneke follow. E ka COVID-19 $129 million I will embezzle. Audit report on that ko ha. Legal minded people or mini along ko ka president advice mini along wollel be marali luala ni tata woliya wato do ite ko do je ko nyimu corruption on they may not say nyim manke corruption on but they look at whether the evidence in this is sufficient enough coming dalilol ning ye dalilol min soto isiatale akuliatale enough ko nyim mari samba kitiola mba mutano la corruption wala le nga bay yaje ni aja nga gam petroleum la kuofo ye kodi fo jang $24 million wo mu wuli keme jamal tide million keme jamal woti $2 million is more than 100 million. There is no corruption case, individual corruption case means here $24 million ye min fo jang. That is almost
but
half $1 billion.
Masakunda never investigated. Masakunda never investigated Gam Petroleum prior to Okuwe Findi. Do you agree with me?
Mbatu follow nga diamu kebama ndoke ibembatla nga diamu.
Okay, now
I'm giving an example. Mafoko Manzakunda na investigate. That's an issue of its own. Mbatra can make a corruptional difficulty for nyame. But in the fana found me Ahmed Gitteh as a young man. I have my views. And what I think should happen is to have anti-corruption commission established by the president. Somebody will come in National Human Rights Commission with prosecuting powers in police only do okay. More say corruption matter niya soto ya samba ya diwolula imario ya kiskis niya kiskis. Ya je ko ye corruption o kele ye prosecute president we act ye report o samana bari corruption commission tije ni ko mo kariye corruption o le ke ye lafta munala amari nyanta la muta ni ya muta amari nyanta kela nyadir ya samba kitio ban ya samba kitio la in fact, no if you don't have sufficient evidence.
Okay.
Is a very big problem. For corruption.
Okay. President Barrow government is a very corrupt government. And the Nimu Masakundal de Mayor Fanan. Inyanda men tamandira corruption odo imantara tamandi kanje wo kamala Gambia bitaka koma instead of kata nyado by the kodolu nata meli alon ko nyanda dunna dula do membe banko be na fala badu ngana membe banko be na fala mo kilindamma yo kodol da yaga kunkilin hajodi ora kamuta ko ite mo kilin wala bitaka banko mantara taka ila miralo nyinete nyum ko
I mean okay so again Lamin I believe in democracy adulata tonya tamandola bak lata nyinna ko momo e tilimbali yake e nyante ke moti mi alon ko e nyante buute la busolal o tilimbali ala karol bari niko kodo manzakunda samana bankola kodo mo kiliyata malam for you are giving an example or there is a particular incident mi alonko nyinketa wolto ni wonte ndeka min foy and I'll always continue to ndela mo follow me along ko ninga kuolje like I don't want to mention names but there were people min along ko de complaint wol ndolla manzakunda ndenga mel wol they are the most corrupt people kabo 2016 kana 2021 mandeno in fact I have discussed with very senior officials man hate for their activities amabono bari the problem is jama corruption kake nyameng. It's not just outright. Nimol min fanaka corruption, okay, they are very smart. And the way in which some of these people, practice this corruption, my brother, minka ke wolom legally put pinned down in the court of law will be very difficult. That is why, of course, government is working very. I've always spoken with the justice minister. There are always plans. There are always discussions and programs to make sure ko lualie funtinang fengolie na and let us not forget that this civil service that we have is not a civil service that is built by President Adama Barrow. And sometimes Gambians in nature are unfortunately international community with credentials, trusted people at the international community with their records. But they came in and became, unfortunately, terrible people. So there are a lot of trials and errors. Here, more somebody can discover massive.
Okay,
so bari there are a lot of the youngsters that are in cabinet, Ibrahim Silas, Dauda Jalos, I'm sure are doing a lot to make sure we weed out the bad, corrupt practices that are endemic in our system. Human nature is corrupt. And there is no place in this world where there isn't a corruption. But we all have to work together to make sure yin corruption or miluka ketaring nge bondi.
Okay, let me jump into something. Tamalal ka to complain la. Koko men ni kanani airport ola ka dola muannejo. Kata kana. And ninkera kule de miala ko mansa kundale o luwa dundi airport oto. Pour dola muang ka joje. Moja ma nyin kumbo adu hani bi molba kumbo ka. Ite mune mira nyindo jitela mira lo mune.
Airport fees among Gambia damat. It's across. Aketani Silomina, if I had an opportunity to suggest, it wouldn't have been that way. Nintanga suggestion also, but it's not me. Ite do mira, yaje kole writer, do yaje nyado le nyam.
Okay, ni aje mbala janibe continue. Ni aje nkenyi nga nkodo la. Imange government spokesperson.
Yes.
Bari mansa kunda membije. Iya kata bake. Ibe molla kono meli yake. So nimbe monyi nkala. Kulla melu tata je anyama wala kulla melu manda nyama.
Certainly.
Bari molu kono meli afena wala nkenyi nga nkodo.
Certainly, I agree. Okay. And that is what I am saying. Internal flights nte maybe namu baloti ya was going to show you nga afenkere nkabo maybe Toronto, nkata Vancouver, wala nkabo Toronto, nkata Ottawa, wala nkabo Toronto or Vancouver, nkata Montreal, wala nkabo Winnipeg. I'm talking about Canada da mafao. Ila flight within Canada. Sometimes airports, different airports, nikabo Ottawa, you pay about $30 ila one flight. Pour Ottawa airport maintenance fee. Adung the same ticket kono. Ibe charge la fanang Montreal or Winnipeg or Vancouver airport fee. Dolbe charge la $25, dolbe charge la $35 la from the same ticket. Min kake ndolia wolom airlines o leka o charge bun ni a charge ya di authority. And I'm sure this happens in Europe, it happens everywhere. Abekeka nyamen jang, ndengamira, one very good way of preventing corruption is to avoid transfer of physical cash from one person to another. Ngamira, that is a problem. And the understanding also is fenko nyim kontrako kita nyameng is not in favor of the government. But in terms of contract, when you read, and I'm not an expert, I cannot form an opinion or I cannot give an expert explanation on something me alonko malo. One day okay no. But then me lolom ninte ba sorola joro te kela physically mote taraje flight sol leni mansa kunda be diamula airlines.
Okay, jitanga na alete mutamala.
Ha.
Ya faham ya.
Yes.
Njikita ko you have traveled around the world. Eka nyimmen foten katara ticket oto. Nyulumeta ticket ol tole. Hani Gambia jang. Eka nyimmen foten. Ka tax jo. Manza kundaya. O meta tarla ticket ol tole. Bari molu kamen fole nyindiko nyin $20.
It's not, okay, so there is taxes. There is taxes. That is different from incoming for. Hani nkanyin ticket ol mean for you have taxes. Or ticket all kononka mean for. I wish I have my phone right now is charging. Put right under the tax caller. There is what we call airport maintenance fee. And I've made a lot of investigations and I've made findings about this. And then it's normal. Abekeka nyameng, people are not happy. And of course, to some people, it should not happen. And that too, Womu Adama Aldibari, Manzakunda, Gambia airport, standard-wise, in terms of infrastructure, is way behind. It needs to be built. It needs to be improved. Population will be increased. So we are expecting, as we move forward, a lot more aeroplanes will be coming in because Gambian community in the diaspora is expanding. Gambian community here that is also traveling now is expanding. So now, but wobukana from the pocket of an individual. It is taxes that have to be collected. Puru ye development of samana nima lafie ke julutala all the time. But then at the end of the day, nim kodo tata I'm sure a lot of people mini alonko ebe diamukang. They have a lot of genuine concerns, and I'm sure this government probably would listen. The ministry that is a line ministry to the airport, I'm sure, will be listening to the people and their concerns. And this is, what a democratic society nyandakela wala nyama ye lamoy molbe mimfola niya for your concern soto ye suggestion on samana masakunda can look into that and act in the best interest of the public. Because Manzakunda at the end of the day, katara wallaje jamala nafa mujineti muna nyanda jama nafala. Sometimes jama boka agree wala, but mimu jamala kairoti miye jama nafa at the end of the day yak. Ngalo a lot of people are complaining about corruption. But niaji befana, again, it is our own people, our own brothers and sisters, mini alongo, they are in charge of these things. So the problem is a lot of times ndekafo fonda mala suol kono nga fali ni onte na banko ye momo sambana hani Obama will have a problem.
Okay, nga jide nga sawunya to damande. Let's get to the bigger fish. Tilulu komando nga je murunta nang Gambia jang. Arjani wo kari worowla komando
July
ha yela la finaro itadi puruka ke chairman odi BAC Kamara West Coast region la.
Yes.
Inada itandi ko lafta lola National People's Party toyal. To kamala inata na National People's Party fanam pareta kila candidate o tombo. Anyanta kila on the 19th of this month. Bare ala nata ke amanna bula. Munenye sabu.
I don't know. I'm not a selection committee member. I'm a candidate with interest. Pour nake NPP la flag biarati. Ntoluka la moele fodel la munti. minu in charge the party o nga minu assign pour yo do ko ke wal kadale si ni parede na ya foiko ya baile.
Okay, but party la o molo ifindita candidate olu kanne kaitandila ko lafta nyine kala but because of social reason manake nata bay findita la fo man findi.
Well, officially nga min kalam da wala min ko ya baile for further notice.
But imam findika for candidate olu nga baile.
Officially, well, ikakumol moy mol la taring. But this is not an official correspondence. Kafoko nyimbota party or bull official because mamo in a spokesperson Mimulamin Queen Jammeh, the Honorable Minister of Information, Mamo I communicate, Mamo Fanala Deputy Sidin Jai Fana communicate, Mamo party leader communicate. So I would think these are statements from the people. Kafoko maybe eba ya jamfandele puru candidate ol damal se diamu nyoe ye kacha hani bi puri se felebula no nyoe se kenebula nyoe puru conflict ning ase bo ase avoid puru nga candidate killing time be koma hande manta primaries because primaries is the last resort.
But for conflict bije.
Well, the more for after family mabula nyoe where is a conflict?
Jide ba bulala do fata bulala.
I don't think tanyanda nyimpala hanin kom ba bulala moete for manyana sonna.
Munatin.
Because ndanga amera ko party ola dynamics benyameng neyin candidate role be jibe ndanga amera I am the most qualified.
Okay, mina jele jide. Munul kafo. Koko men niaje nyimbaita. NPP be fero be katakan pour ka sirfo tambindi nyame in order to ensure ala sitting as chairman BAC Brikama Area Council ka continue ka mara West Coast la retain.
I can show you what a tonyat.
Okay.
Wo I can defend my party Yahya Jammeh up to planet Mars. Yamoy, I can defend my party on that ko wo manke tonyat ko party o benyin fenge kanne pour ka sirfo ta ka chance de ala hani wo manso. That's not the reason.
So sign ni party on ada sirfo select iko sirfo la fa wole tuje ni d'accord ta nyine la sign. Are you going to be disappointed? Nimbe kile jikila tel di fata kile
ndefuta la auto party on sirfo select la. I mean, because selection on Bekara, don't think there are people many along ko will are better suit for that position than Sirifo. So Partiote cannot settle for Sirifo in the presence of those people. Mol bije binalo will ni wol bekene Sirifo te select lano wol nya.
Not in the Sirifo te select lano.
Because
fodung ala question o jinni. Mune ati na Sirifo te select lano. Fodung ay doku minke ni sanjilulu tambilala. Wole manke doku de me alon ka se mo nyabo no ba wole ati na te select lano.
Nta fola no ko ay doku minke wole mol nyabo wala mam mol nyabo wobe mol lebul. Bari ndanga mi lolom nyindi ko mollel bije mini alon kon to la partio laftale ninga West Coast star laftanga mosamba je mi alon ka be West Coast sambala dulato kanifing anim banjul nin dulal belu ibinale nyokinye afoko atolle mu alfalti ngal kontom be nyokiri ngali
bar fosil fo moke
hana moke ko amoke hanna ngani o bala ama capacity so the intellectual pedigree among amokaba akata you know look I all you do Marcelo ya faham I 500 600,000 jamal DVD silda I'm a witness to that. There are roads many along I better I fenko boy kan fenko I berol boy kan. There are few things many along I Marseille fella ifele Marseille kudolo. I'm sure you are aware of that. Ifele Marseille kudo fella conclude science and become Marseille. There is a new stone that they've built. many along ko nyanda yela no fang just in February economy along. He has done some of those. Bari ala kato is not enough because it's not enough puru nga bula ay continue ndala biuto. Molle bi je mini along ko wol nyanta nalale sirfo e minke ya 100 because West Coast side were very hungry. I would say he has tried his best, but that is his best. That is where he can. Akamunda tarakito ni Range Rover. Ila Range Rover ya nada ko few. Eko be tarakito bilem. Akana bele tarakito e wol no. Pudu. Tarakito e wol no. Ya faham. Bari tamala alko lafta Range Rover la because he kata dame jam fadal. Tarakito ya kata. Hamo bela la puri fane mfutandi je. Bari wato ma fatra mo fe. Nga is misalol di. So I kata, but the kataro is not enough for the people. That's not enough. There are a lot of things that need to be done, and the timing
but Shine, okay, Shine,
is of essence in that regard.
Okay,
but
Shine,
as a member of the party, yes.
Shine be murun lana damande.
Yes.
Yale ni sirfo bebe partikile.
Bebe partikile.
Anu Shine ngabe palaso mendo. Inyabe lori woleka.
Ha.
Ya faham ya.
Ha.
So kamala lafta sirfo e boje.
Ha.
Puridena.
Ndena.
And that is because ila kumakangoto ifango memfo ole mnyindiko. Aya kata bare kataro dasata.
Yes.
So Shine. Ni ila pati yaje ko komen sirifo la ila pati la jeri nyake ta jeri nyati me ya hitandi ko sirifo lo kataro ay dolu nyabole sirifo ta
ko na parti yote okela
let me come
hani na parti yote gal kan you know sometimes alfanal kan na parti you know don't look at my party as if we are a group of okay so let me tell you
you don't want me to ask this question Gitteh yale ka nyine ken ni man la fi ngamin jabi
okay ask your question and I'll answer yalam bi man la fi ñoo sabol because I'm not feeling very well so bimbe bula la question on ñin ka go ahead and ask your question
so case ila party a sirifo select over you ibe ñing be kele disappointment ti bam fate kele disappointment
defuta laut. So don't even
because it can happen because it is
not going to happen. Because mimu yaje party obe sirifo tala nyadile because ndeta bulala sirifo and there are many other candidates minu tabula la sirifo and as it stands signed minu be carte file sirifo is not even number 4.
Okay, Shine. Let's put Sirifo aside.
So yeah, understand.
Okay, let me go.
So what the electorates will not bring Sirifo.
Okay.
That I know.
Okay. Let's set Sirifo aside. They will not bring Sirifo. Okay, Sirifo aside. Shai, you have other people.
Yes.
Melia Longo. They are interested.
Yes.
Committee fana interest soto nya.
Yes.
So ni party at all molu select.
Party at all fana select.
Over Gitteh.
It is select la. Jumalum. So ndeka min for is.
So sa kam ko sa party nya be teleka.
Believe ta wala.
Party be Gitteh dal.
Yes.
By hook or crook?
Don't put by hook.
No, I'm asking because he go.
There will never be hook and crook.
No, but
Partio
ila kuma kan lota wala kan. Not because Sirifo partio de Sirifo dala partio de modo dala Gitteh long.
Ha.
Should we? Is it safe to say, "Come rain, come sunshine"?
No, you didn't hear that from me. There will be no rain. There will be no sunshine. There will be a very peaceful democratic process that we have in our party.
But in case
someone got
selected over you,
this
are you going to be disappointed?
No, so okay. We are being realistic here.
Okay.
And let's be realistic. Yalong ka angale kang man kamane ka kang sang nga practical jang.
Ha.
Partio be momo tala puriye carte o faya mafo partio mi along ko e kay nyaku kujajiol molf. Ika minjibe wolom nyim ndol lafta munala lafta chairman sibla mun dol lafta la West Coast ya jenin lafta chairman sibla for example Basse wala CRR wokan inya bitiye momo samana abe ganyela because the level of loyalty in those regions to the party is so profound. Ye momo sambana they'll manage with the party onye LRR URR CRR. Bari West Coast Jang is a very, very, very complicated situation. Adunyin political form be bole nyama ni data urban areas. It's hardly ya soto parti clear to control la throughout e ka jumale samana nyimmolu mi alon ko be carte fayla mo sifa jumal lelmu nyimmo sifalu nyilu ilafta mo sifa jumal la ntala mol kono mo sifa jumale mu wo moti e ka be korasilet how electable is the person, what kind of person is this region looking for? Do we have that kind of a person, or do we have somebody very close to that kind of a person? The independents or the opponents, do they have that kind of person? Because it doesn't this single party problem, that's okay. But it's a multi-party democracy. More lafta minna. Ndanga sotole bang. Walla nga mo sotole miyalon ko. Asutiata wallafta minna. Niete la nyinin karo ke yo bang. Ndo nyolu miyalon ko ni be nyo sabaka nyimmo la kuoto. Waliye mo sotole bang. Niye o mo soto. Woninta la mo be nyadi equal lel compare. Ndeko. Nanata electability la. NPP moma apply MNC. Motije min faram mansata. Funding ke ol kono wala candidate ol kono West Coast MNC.
So akamda ko mel bebe la frame position o nyina. Ha. Kilintije membe jite la level. Your level is above all of them.
You see, yeah, near bake up all factors combined. Yes. Dol bije karantandi doctor ngamo mo bije mi doctor so Dr. Tamir Jasi. Ngao moy jer. Ya faham. Modo bije mi alon ko wala master's degree sotol already ndama bam follow. Ma master's degree ba. Ngao fana soto jel. Barni ko Dr. Tamsir Jasi, jumalon Dr. Tamsir Jasi. Ni NPP nkol nginin ka 98% of NPP imalon jumalom. Idana malon fa. Ni ko Laminef Bojang mu jumaldi. 90% of NPP imalom. Imala political activity long, imala loyalty long. Adum imalo mole mati. Ya faham. Adun nina da West Coast fanam politiko kono. Jumalo Laminef Bojandi. Politiko kono. Mol malo. Jumalo Dr. Jasid. Mol malo.
Okay,
so these are very important. Barni pareto fanam fanana. Party of fanala activity soul. Ye compare Niko Ahmed Gitteh for warranted. Taya for Ahmed Gitteh. Mobe bafole NPP la Gitteh. Imagine konya baro la Gitteh. Niko Ahmed Gitteh do bafole NPP la Ahmed Gitteh. Adi bukam for because nkat tasi banda baldonga NPP baneng wala nkat tasi banda baldonga NPP sare dingo kono. Yello minna olom nyimmu jatoldi nyedo ko nimbaro moluli aganyende nyimbe konol. Ika olofo.
Okay, so Gitteh mbadunga nananje. It's a simple mbe murun lanan ko I'll drag you again. If on sa fanyadi
kanan drag mankenda. Mo buke koto drag.
Okay, Ajibe, memurun la ko badobadi. Gitteh, okay, sai. It's a simple yes or no question because you never know. Munebekela.
You see,
are you going to be
presidential election?
I just want you to tell me how.
Lamin Jai, you adon Lamin tol al kumokaja. Lamin Jai nyinin kanyi na ko. Ntol kombe win na nim baro ma win fomba accept lal ba nko e barote win by lal aba win lal.
But that's a different situation here. It's a simple yes or no question. Are you going to be disappointed? Nila party ye modota.
Na party te modota.
Na ketadu.
Ata atekala.
Na ketadu.
It's not going to happen. Nde believe tala ko. Nde la party alone ko. Momo e safero ke nyongo tije.
Okay.
Okay,
sir, let me comment.
Okay, na.
Okay. Left another interesting question nyiningal. Sign. Nila party ye modota. Ibet lola la kake independent.
Yang kalau saya ngale kana wolto. I want take na party yo modota la.
Ibe run as an independent candidate.
Na party yo te motala. Because party yo minke yenda handle. Iko we are going through the democratic process. Party dingol mbole tombonna mini alonko selection criteria is being picked wo mo lebe tombondo ko mini be tombondo ko mo NPP dingol leti ye wol dodo ye momo ning jitalon di wol kono e bafale ko hani nyil mantra level click ni na kanya nda karawala longo ina man kanya ni na kanya nambado ni na kanya nda longola ala kano mol bulu e mo si mole kano min kale mo kela ni na kanya nda wala ay political long West Coast nyameng ima si wala nina kanya ndawoto atela 48 so nyil momo ye profile ibatara ko 2 points 3 points nga advantage over them ni ol befo iba fole ko NPP kabira be lola bunken sewni momo be nyil kono jite taro bun kono
okay sai mbadu ngana
momo be kono ibe tu min lapto palasola ibe tu mota economy ala nga ba fola nde ninjide be compare la doko la party. So you look at these factors, and the most important factor is the electability and public opinion. Nina the West Coast jang. West Coast birikama la kumanda mara banko tobuka fo jang.
Okay, Gitteh mbadu
NPP.
So yeah,
tobuka fo
journalist to journalist discussion lo. Ngeni nga question follow la yal nabe fete ngulula. Ola yati na ye bang ibe
no, easy
because yal nenga dame.
You see,
ola nebe ibe avoid
my brother,
okay, sai
mbadu nga yindwa kwendi.
So is there
dynamics fang be nyame West Coast ntolo nga forming ki jam parliamentary election.
No, but
I just want to finish
come there,
it.
Gitteh. I will come there. I don't want you to deviate. We will come there.
Okay,
you are doing everything possible.
No, I'm not deviating.
Okay, so I'm not Sai left the melon na wala nyindiko. Because jama kami for wala nyindiko. Gitteh be pariri nyame. In fact, Gitteh campaign start atra kumanda di follow. Gitteh campaign start kaje ko alafta kila West Coast region la chairman old BAC Birkama Area Council. Atra kumanda di follow. So saying Nick jikilati kuna da findi me yalan ko party yaje ko okay mbadunga indi modola. For Gitteh be lola fongo ele kataka ke independent candidate ba mfane ke independent candidate.
It's
Simply yes or no question.
NPP a presidential campaign o kumase November. Proper, let's say nga start October. Nte botana Canada. Kana presidential election atra mambaro nominate follow. I was here on the 4th of September. And I started my campaign full force, young. Campaign of President Barrow. What on Malon Fanata the IEC, Iba Folare, you are qualified or you are rejected. On the 4th of November, President Barrow the IEC. IEC are confirmed nominately. I started the campaign to elect the president, young, full force Cabo Canada, on the 1st of September. But Wolundanga Pico Pota. Na boyo fele. West Coast started to mandundame.
Okay, so Gitteh that aside, I will bring you back again.
So now, Ahmed Gitteh
independent party.
Muna nambita independent. I have a party mi along konga doku. Mbatu nga pare. Nga party o doku. Nga yellow ta nga party yirinde umi nga jibo yellow la. Nga tembu sanji fulobe kamala tembo mig. Partiol bijamine alonko SEO kabirinte wulu ndema wulu 1984 partiol bijaminu be minu 1960 1970
NCP and PPP
NCP PDOIS kodi wol bebe nun jad GDC nyol sotata 2016 APRC bijam kabirin 1997 96 97 UDP 96 so nyim partiol bebe yandonga na partio tembu sanji killing sanji fula Ngamansa Yasot with over 400,000 votes. West Coast Jang, Nata Jang, Nandamo Kijang. Parliamentary election divisional Dundanda Mal Tema. Namoldol Kamfata Yebankata Karte Fayola. Amanke kon na mal tenyat, I complained ale man kontani Yebam Far, Isita Suokon.
Okay,
Imanso Karte Falambatu. So, Ndela womo ndenga odoku wa mimbeka ngana. Ngongara indi muna nambita independent na partio bije mbita ngalon na partio la ticket ola mbek partio kan janga yandi la nga West Coast kan janga yandi nga nyim palaso ta nga yankuba mbe bute kala yankuba dabo
okay problem
we
will come to that so say model kamem fo wolem nyindi ko coming parliamentary elections Gitteh kamfata because of one or two things atara lota fangwe ay Mansour Sow sembendu ya o kamala NPP be kamfari nga kamma o kamala MPP mampare pour ka kila candidate
you see
ila kumaka ila jero
mol min ka fo wol man mute ka fo le wol ma hakilo soto back ita ninte denta nga moto sang wala ita ninte denta nga fen soto no mi alon ko fen kallan kewlam ni kuyata mbalantema ilo fen kumma mi alon ko ilaftala ifotala san na dan ko en ngaden nga ke kodik pour nga so de ko be balannama e malla fi o fewn biko ni balanta man ku yada ko de gete o fewn sodola ite be lafiru wala NPP no score ntolla unity wala be lafta minna wala ba sabulamma parliamentary election nga difference sotole wo difference en karandi fennala because mbe lafta minna mbe fotala min yalon ko na opponent sol le mu yata maluta niol kuyata binin da mal na ran ko ala dinna nga kafu nyoma e molle ka fo min ko fo wolbe okay, so there are people min yalon ko they pretend ko yende Ahmed Gitteh kalo ndefo na manke tole di politiko kono de. There are political parties or there are individuals min yalon ko wala interest mu nyinati ko NPP kana survive in West Coast. So wolbe kuma fola pukaje ida NPP e kamvande kamman na partio walanda nga kamfa NPP kamma puri kanante ta because the biggest chance for those people puri a win walonde kana ta. So whatever they can do feo fesa keno purunte ning NPP kana ke kilindi NPP ende ta bo kelalde foi binantele ya NPP malla fila ni laftanga ta independent nge sponsor dol bina ba fala mbe 1 million dilela dol bina ba fala ni tilata mbe support lal ndanga lonne ko ni NPP ku yarande tata wol dol fan wolbe wurla normal for election lungo yeta e carte o fayla parti o mole because he lafta wala so wol mu ko mole de bar NPP ko luntala family kachal ketale diamol keta adum be ngalonne ko miyem boyndi wala mun talata le fatatal wo fato kana so wala ngabe kilin so dolbe kala kilin
nangi nyini ka question wala ja ila critics quand même volem nyindi ko Gitteh man kulu aka keba neole and that he can win the hearts and minds of the people of West Coast region.
I mean ngakeba jumale
nyi sota ta fama
ngakeba jumale ne. You see political okay, so nganyim fon ni la program follow dot adunia ye ikanyim fote it's about Honorable Usainu Dab. You know, I and it's UDP usually. You see, human beings go through, you know, stages in life. The political temperature of the Gambia no nyameng. Ntola party olo kanabula bi. Wala kanafo election time o. O collateral mo jamali kumal fominalo wole jowyata ndetati. Ntela party leader ma. That is not a justification ko kumo dol nyanta ol folal. Now foyle now interview ko kumo dol ngol fo na kumo do even Usainu ma Honorable Usainu. Being ngol mira after 1 year, after 6 months, I have grown intellectually. I have grown in wisdom, and some of those I seek, they are not even necessary. I can put my message across at a mark. They are very regrettable. But I fo mole minu ko mankulu walanga kebane ko afo ko Gitteh be guro kanne atol dole kulu ken ni wol findita banda tenum yal sare dim ko kono but adama di men ka diamu wala ka mistake okay ngadiamu kende jamala kede
okay sambor ngana na
ya fam so mbe guro kanne adunka guro nyamen you know just imagine when last ndanga kulubale akumo fe ka kulubale akumo lwem when last there has been a lot of controversial issues here. I mean, I'm growing. After 1 month, 2 months, you grow. I learn every day. I study, I read, I watch documentaries, I talk to elders. Ninding alfa alkachat. Wol doli ka hakilo ka yirwa. Ye kudo ke kartambila. Ye kajele ko come on. Nimam feke. Mfana dimol le soto minu be grow kang. Adu mol fana alu kantele jibe dimolu. Ikalafi ni dingole siye tele jibe ini dingole tara YouTube ko ka jitele jibe as a role model mo jamal le kan kumande ka ofani dol nin dingol ke jibe la as a role model so isi akiloti e comfortable so wol dolum de karankay la foye ko nge asoni nako nendiro wolu hani tol kam min fofan nendiro ngam fonyo wollale adu mindu tambita ngake mindu fanalla ngol fanal apologize nge bolo sey ka foye ko sifalu politiko manjara wala.
Okay, san Gitteh mbadu ngana ye yanks la kumo maja.
Ha.
Kabiri UDP
Babutela.
Ye kabiri UDP yankuba dabo tombo.
Ha.
Yankuba dabo moldi me yalonko. Of course yalonko ko is a seasoned lawyer. I faham yaro ke back. Kabiri UDP ya tombo. Nyinkuwa ye jija la fami ye jija.
No, amanjija. Yaje ni lafta ka grow. Get a tough challenge.
Meaning yanks is tough.
Well, I mean, intellectually, he's up there, yes. And I believe Yeah, he's a good candidate. But is he up to the task compared to Mimba Follow? No. Follow. Hani UDP Yemol Yininka, me and Telong in UDP West Coast Jang, one my young slow. Hanala party on Abedame. Momim ka UDP support. Near Yininka and then Yankube Milong. Me and low UDP or my young slow. Adunana da UDP fana hani do kuala UDP and Yimbango Kang. Moli lo minna UDP and Mal young slow one. Yafam. Yo adung, there are a lot of things many alonko will do binal and campaign wato sita in terms of ndenga muneno and minkeno versus young se muneno as a minkeno. We both went to university. He is an intellectual in his own right. I'm an intellectual in my own right because we studied different fields. He's a lawyer, he has legal stuff. I dealt with technical stuff, engineering, statistics, mathematics, and all of that, and perhaps technology. So we have different fields. But political economy, and both are handy in politics.
Thank you very much, Gitteh. It's a pleasure receiving you.
Look at Baraka.
Baraka.
Thank you.
Foy lafta ken wala dinkira ke kuri ngoto Gambia jang adung ita kole a ku sotolaje Rainbow Properties by J Investment Group le muy ku ke nyoti ila lonkan ku mu nyineti ka molu ma koy mila soto bulo ma siya pour ye fansundula soto Rainbow Properties ye korda kendo lu sotali e jabang jambanjeli mamuda anin sanyam bajenje wala ibe mu 20 by 20 leti ye do fanan sotali e salaji 20 by 25 andung ibabe wafikan dadi malla nimmil lafta kuma koyo sotola akata he futa Rainbow Properties la bunda mimbe sukuta jabang highway meter dandandi nebeni sukuta traffic light o tema wala isa kumandiro keno nyin nomballa 3943765 2137172 760 5414 Rainbow Properties by J Investment Group ninka futa nyoma nsenyim banko sambanya.
Do you want to be a professional driver? If yes, worry no more. Send Driving, the finest among all, is here to turn you into a first-class professional driver. We are the Gambia's numero uno solution when it comes to driving. Send Driving, we offer top-notch and affordable services that cannot be found anywhere. Rush now and start getting your lessons from our competent tutors. Send Driving. Our services include 1-week driving lesson, 1 hour each day for just $3,300 with a provisional driving license, 2 weeks driving lesson for just $5,000, 3 weeks for $8,000, 4 weeks for $12,000, and 5 weeks for just $13,000 with a provisional driving license. We are located at Tabokoto, opposite Piccadilly Junction. Send Driving, your success to safe driving.
naye money transfer ile nada itole so no yata kodo dunia kite koduna karobela katom fokaina benin dulala UK ning Ireland Europe kata Africa aning America oli benin dulala sere kunda linding tabo koto woni mbusumbala burubi kata bako ujereng woni kata basi ba kata fokerewan alisala kodo bankulito woni mfana dross bankulito ko fananka mobile shop go fananka yende iredi go bata ni levita lon na fana yaye ka ke jamin ibunyin julola yaye ka fele www.yaye.co.uk waranto ise bunno julola +4402085197 waranto 07907 and fanan ila customer care amimbe America ise bunno julola 0017815376 yaye julola insta